So here's part two. And I noticed that on the last little recording I did, my face kept twisting. Yeah, that's stress. That's Bell's palsy. So it may twist. My mouth may go to the side. My face may go to the side. I'm okay. Don't call nobody. Um, I was having a conversation with my mother Sunday when everything just really fell apart for me. And I was telling her I need a break. I'm gonna take a break. I need a mental health break. And she wasn't being condescending or anything like that. So do not come from my mama. What she said was like, that's new. This generation, that's new. That was unheard of for her. And I know. And that's so sad. Because the result of that being unheard of for her generation is was alcohol abuse, drug abuse, child abuse. Like that pain had to go somewhere, right? It got either self-inflicted or inflicted upon others, and it wasn't even always that extreme. A lot of times there was just um, emotional shutdowns, right? So they swallowed everything up. Didn't learn coping skills to teach the kids coping skills. Didn't learn how to identify with their own emotions to teach their children to identify with their own emotions. So you got broken people raising generations of broken people. And that's really messed up. And so I thought about that and I'm like, man, I feel for my mama because I know that she had to carry some weight, and she and everybody else with her and before her, and even people in my generation now that don't know, had to suck that up because people will look at me honestly to this day and go, "You weak." People have told me I'm weak. You weak. You're a crybaby. Your generation is weak. Blah 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 blah. Guess what? Say what you want. But my little girls are going to be able to express themselves. They're going to know how they feel, how to tell you how they feel. They're going to be able to identify when something is bothering them. They're going to be able to identify what to do when something is bothering them. My sons are, I'm working with them because actually, this is one of those things where, honestly, I was not here. It took me years to get here because remember, I have two adult children. I did not 100% understand myself. I sucked up a lot of stuff myself too until I got to this place when I started therapy and started learning. And so my sons don't understand healthy emotional output completely because I didn't know how to teach it to them. I did come from the suck it up school. It ain't that bad. Everybody going through. You'll be all right. You're not the first one. You're not the only one. You won't be the last. Y'all ever heard that? That don't mean it's okay. So, um, man, each one teach one, right? So before you get to judging and name calling or doing whatever to people like me who take time and say, I'm falling apart, I fell apart, it ain't right, I'm not working, it's not, I'm broken. Um, think about what you saw. Think about what you're passing on. Have the conversations with your family, have the conversations with your kids. I was just outside and I just retreated to my home. Like, I cannot be outside right now. It's too much. I was literally like hyperventilating being outside. It's too much. And that's crazy to some. Oh, let me know. Let me let you know also. I am diagnosed bipolar, right? That don't mean I'm crazy. I get so pissed when people say you crazy because you have bipolar disorder. Do the research, look it up. I'm not even about to educate anybody, but it's not crazy. It's chemical imbalance. High highs, low lows. Look it up, do the research for yourself. So it does not mean that this second I'm okay and next second I'm a snap. Actually, that stuff takes time to build up. That means I swallowed a lot of stuff before I got to the point where I was like, I can't do it no more. And that's the low part. The high part is when it's like, I can do it all, I can take it all, and I've been there too. And the thing about having these conversations is you got to teach people how to recognize it. You got to teach people how to recognize, okay, you're going over, you're doing a lot. Are you all right? Slow down. That's a lot you're taking on. You sure you got it? What can I do? Have those conversations. Stop looking at the people that's doing everything and going, they got it. I don't got it. I don't even want it. I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna rant. But that's the part I wanted to talk about though that I didn't get to say before. There are people who just didn't have it didn't have the tools, didn't have the knowledge. It wasn't even socially acceptable to say I'm not okay. Reach out to them too. They hurting. They hurting too. They may not understand when you back up because they didn't back up. They didn't have the luxury of backing up. But reach out to them too and say, you okay? If you can, if you're in a position to, because right now I can't. I hope you're okay. I love you. If you're not okay, here's what you can do. This is what I'm doing. But I can't fix it. Can't absorb it. I'm an empath too, so I absorb everything. I can't do it. Just think about that. Chew on that and have a good day.